As someone who spent most of his life mistaking pain for punishment, I can tell you this. The moments that hurt the most were the ones that were shaping me the deepest. And I didn't see it back then. I just wanted all of the pain to stop. I thought that something was wrong with me, or that maybe life was out to get me, or maybe I was being punished for something. Like every single mistake I made was now coming back to bite me in the ass. But now looking back, I can see how those moments, the ones that brought me to my knees, the ones that broke my pride, the ones that stripped away my comfort, were actually acts of love. And not the soft, sentimental kind of love. I mean real love, you guys. The kind that doesn't care about keeping you comfortable. It cares about making you whole, bringing out that greatness that's in you. There's this other verse that I ran across the other day. Again, I'm not a biblical kind of guy, but the verses in the Bible have been hitting me hard lately. And Hebrews 12:6 says something like this, that the Lord will disciple, he disciplines those that he loves. And that's a universal truth. Real love will challenge you. It will expose your ego. It will call you out. It will demand that you grow. And if you resist that process, you end up resenting the very thing that's trying to save you. I think most men carry this quiet confusion about love and discipline. Somewhere along the way, we learn to associate discipline with rejection. That when someone has corrected us, they were telling us that we were no good, that we weren't good enough. And when life pushed back, we took it as proof that we were failing. But what if that correction is not rejection, you guys? What if the resistance you're feeling right now, the friction, the setbacks, the things that aren't going the way that you hope for are actually love trying to mature you? What if the pain that you're running from is the pain that could free you? And when I started my own healing work, I thought that the goal was to stop hurting. I thought that once I figured this shit out, once I get emotionally healthy, then it won't matter anymore. Like, it's not going to hurt anymore. But the truth is, healing hurts and growth hurts. Every time I asked myself, like I had to face the truth, to set a boundary or to stop running, I wanted to quit. But that pain wasn't punishment. It was purification. It was burning off the parts of me that weren't real. The masks and the pretending, the approval chasing, the anger I used to hide, I used to hide my fear with that anger. The process felt brutal, but it was love doing its job. Love in its purest form. It's discipline. It's what keeps you aligned with who you really are, even when your emotions want to pull you off track. And I know some of you watching this right now are in that place. You're angry, you're frustrated, maybe you're numbing yourself. You're tired of feeling like no matter what you do, you can't get ahead. And you've been praying, hoping, working, grinding, and still nothing feels like it's moving. And I know it's easy in those moments to start thinking, why me? What did I do wrong? But what if nothing's wrong? What if life isn't trying to break you? What if this is life trying to build you up? What if this season isn't punishment, it's preparation? Now pause for a second. Before you keep watching this, you guys, I really want you to think about that, okay? And take a moment to drop it in the comments if you want. What's one thing in your life right now that feels like punishment, but maybe, just maybe, is trying to grow you? And if you can name it, it's going to lose its power over you. Sometimes all it takes is just saying it out loud to realize that what you're going through has purpose. And here's what I've learned about discipline. It's not always loud. It's not always dramatic. Sometimes it's in those quiet moments when you feel unseen. The times when nobody is clapping for you, when you're doing the right thing and it feels like it doesn't matter. That's discipline training your character. It's the moments that you want to quit, but you keep showing up anyways. It's saying no to the easy path because something inside of you knows that you're meant for more. And discipline is not about punishment, it's about alignment. It's love refusing to let you settle for less than what you're capable of. And that's what that Bible verse, Hebrews 12:6, is really about. It's not saying that God delights in your suffering. The universe does not want you to suffer. It's saying that love cares enough to intervene. Love doesn't abandon you to your lowest habits. It meets you in your mess and it says, I know you're better than this. It doesn't shame you, it shapes you. But because most of us grew up in environments where correction came with humiliation, we learned to equate discipline with danger. So when someone tries to love us enough to correct us, whether it's a friend or a partner or just life itself, we pull away. We get defensive, we go numb, and we miss the growth that we've been asking for. And there was this time I thought that my pain meant I was being punished. I'd hit this wall in life where everything that used to work stopped working. You know, the strategies, the control, the people pleasing, none of it could save me anymore. And it felt like life ripped the steering wheel out of my hands, and I fought it. I tried to fix it. I tried to pray my way out of it, tried to meditate my way through it, and I tried to hustle through every single door that I could. Every door that I pushed on stayed shut. And when I finally stopped fighting and started listening, I realized that the discipline wasn't about God rejecting me. It was about Him loving me enough to not let me stay stuck. It was life saying, you're ready for more, but you can't take the next step as the man that you used to be. And if you're in that season right now where it feels like nothing's going right, maybe your relationship is falling apart, or your job feels meaningless, or your emotions are just running you ragged all the fucking time, I want you to hear this. This might be love in disguise. It doesn't look like it. It doesn't feel like it. But that's what growth feels like. It's uncomfortable. It stretches you. It exposes every part of you that's been surviving instead of living. But if you stay in it, guys, if you stop running from it, it will change you. It will make you strong, not hard. It will make you wise, not bitter. It will teach you how to love from truth instead of fear. And you guys, the men who grow are the men who stop seeing pain as punishment. The ones who understand that love will sometimes sound like correction, look like silence, and feel like fire. But it's all love. It always has been. It always will be. You know, I think about how much my life I spent waiting for permission to be happy. Like I needed life to give me a break before I could finally relax. And now I see that every single no, every single closed door, every single heartbreak was life protecting me from something smaller that I wasn't meant for. Sometimes discipline looks like delay. Sometimes love shows up as not yet. And that's what I want you to walk away with. When life feels hard, it's not because you're being punished, it's because you're being prepared. Love doesn't always feel like comfort. Sometimes it feels like correction. But underneath it, there's always care, always purpose, always a plan to bring you closer to who you were meant to be. Guys, if any of this resonates with you right now, take a second. Okay, stop scrolling, drop a comment down below, and share one thing that's been hard for you lately, but might actually be shaping you. Don't try to look strong, just be honest. Because the more we can talk about this stuff, the more we can break that silence. The silence that's keeping so many men stuck right now in shame. Growth doesn't happen in comfort zones. It happens in the tension, in the resistance, in the hard conversations, the late nights, the moments where you want to quit but don't. That's love doing its deepest work. And when you start to see it that way, when you stop running from discipline and you start welcoming it, life begins to change. You start responding the way that you want to instead of reacting the way that your body has been trained to. You start trusting instead of fearing. You start maturing instead of spiraling. And the beautiful part is this: the pain doesn't disappear. It just stops defining you. So if you guys are feeling a little bit stretched right now, if you're in the fire, I just want to remind you, you're not being punished. You're being refined. You're being called to something greater. You're being strengthened. You're being loved. This is love in the most powerful form. It's not sentimental. It's transformational. The kind that won't let you settle for mediocrity. The kind that will keep shaping you until you see yourself clearly again. And when you come out of that fire, when you walk through to the other side, because you will, You'll realize that every hard thing you went through wasn't working against you. It was working for you. The discipline that once felt cruel will reveal itself as care. The silence that once felt empty will show itself as presence. And the pain that once felt meaningless will turn into wisdom. So keep going, guys. Stay in the work. Don't run from it. Don't resent it. Receive it, because the same love that disciplines you is the same love that restores you. Guys, if any of this message helped you see your struggle a little bit differently, and do me a favor, leave that comment down below. Tell me where it landed and hit the like button on this video. Share it with another man who's in the fire if you think it can help him. And always hit that subscribe button so you don't miss the next one, okay? Let's grow this family. All right, every time that you engage with this video, it tells the YouTube algorithm that this message matters. And I want to know if I'm hitting somebody in some way. There's got to be somebody out there that's hearing this message the way it needs to be heard. It helps reach another man who might be sitting in the silence right now, needing to hear that his pain is not punishment. It's love doing its work. You're not being broken down, you're being built. You're not being punished, you're being prepared. In love, you guys, real love, the kind that comes from life itself, from God himself, will keep showing up even in the places that you least expect it. I'll talk to you later.